reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, D'Angelo Russell is out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then there's Sharp, then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Thomas in at the 3, the small forward. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then it's Halliburton, then there's Andrew Nembhard, and it's Slim in at the 2. Talking about this matchup we have here, Richard. Two teams that are very focused on the youth movement.
Yeah, a lot of young guys on both squads, which should make for some exciting plays, as well as some inevitable learning experiences.
And the tip goes to the Nets. Russell with the ball to the paint. Here's Sharp, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Melton. Hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Next ball.
Pass to Russell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Cameron Johnson at the line for 1.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Here's Thomas. Good work there as it goes.
Not the best pick I've seen, but like, hey, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
It's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Thomas, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From deep three-point land. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Russell. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Johnson with a bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Nembhard in his last outing with 12 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Russell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the three-pointer goes.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Turner with it, and Melton picks him up defensively. And the basket is good. Turner's got 5 points. So it's Brooklyn now. 8-point game. And he lobs it up top.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Siakam gets the bucket.
I love the way Siakam attacks off the bounce. And right there, he doesn't force it.
Nets leading by 7. Russell from outside drains the triple. He has 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Halliburton against Russell. Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
To the wing on the left. And Siakam with the slam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league. And at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Johnson. Wilson's checked in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Melton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. Indiana, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Pacers trail by 5. Kicks it out to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nembhard. Another 3 for Indiana.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Got a piece of it. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night here. Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. It's intercepted. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Brooklyn has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Watford.
2 minutes.
That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 7 points. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Brooklyn trailing. Russell to pass to Martin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. Yep, that one goes.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Siakam's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Russell to pass to Martin. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Wilson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Johnson, he's checked in for Russell. Now here's Johnson. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Wilson. Takes the three. And the net's another three.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Siakam. Turner finds Siakam. Fires top of the key. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Watford. And there's another one for the Nets. 5 ticks left in the first quarter here. Fires from way outside. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
32.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Sharp. Johnson is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Wilson in at the power forward position. Now here's Halliburton. 8 points in his last time out. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got his second basket on the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Fires in the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pacers trail by 5. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 8.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Johnson's checked in. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at Indiana, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And of course, Brooklyn, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
Talking that talk is easy, but carrying through, oh, that's a whole nother story. And the naysayer predictions were basically on point.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Knocked loose. Over to the left wing. Nimhard outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's Indiana with a three. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now here's Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. There's the triple. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Nets trail by 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
For Brooklyn, Martin, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Melton. Here's Slim. Gets stolen by Johnson. Martin right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's gotten his second bucket.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Slim. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
One shot.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. And he's going for the lob. And Claxton throws it down.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Knocked away. Johnson on the wing. There's the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Pass to Turner. Fires for 3. Here's Toppin. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They came into the second quarter determined to get the ball inside, and it's paying off.
Watford's checked in for Wilson, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
For Indiana,
Brooklyn with the ball. 6-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Timeout called, the Nets. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spotlight.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. Number 1, the Pacers.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Here's Johnson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Johnson's got his first points of the game. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Slim. A 14-point. Okay, knockout.
Man. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Slim. Covered by Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Indiana shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Brooklyn making some changes.
One shot.
Whitehead comes in for Martin. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Lewis is checked in for Brooklyn.
For the Nets, Lewis.
1:07 left in the second period. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Throws it up high. Stolen by Russell. From about 16, again the Nets score.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basket.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Melton comes in for Russell. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And the Nets making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Nets trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Melton. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Rate of baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Toppin finds McConnell. Nimhard outside. Here's Turner. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Turner's got 9.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Timeout called. The Pacers.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Brooklyn ball.
9 seconds left to play in the half. 4 seconds left. And there's another one for the Nets.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out in front. They're up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Rick Carlisle joining me now. A slow start.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. They had great chemistry early on, both offensively and defensively, stringing together an impressive 8-0 run to jump on top early. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. At the tail end of quarter number 2, everything was clicking for them as they closed out the half on a 10-2 run. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Fu.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a change. We're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Indiana trailing here. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Slim in at the 2. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Now here's Nembhard. Thomas with a steal. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Thomas has got 10 points.
With the ball in his hands, Thomas is crafty moving downhill.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Now here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
Just willing that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
He takes it in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
It's tipped. Nets leading by 4. Melton on the wing. Sharp passes to Thomas. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Now Turner lets go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Time to get loud.
In for Brooklyn. Wilson comes in for Thomas. The Nets with a lead. Pass to Russell. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by McConnell. Inside, Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Melton. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Melton's got 13 now. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Turner. He's got 14. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 1. Outside Russell. Here's Melton. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
First team foul at the line for the Pacers.
And he can't get the first one. And the Pacers making a change here. Halliburton is checked in. Brooklyn making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league who can also score at all 3 levels.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. It's good. He's got 6.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Here's Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 2-point game. And they recover it. And he battles for the ball. Gets a second chance bucket. For Indiana, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And here's Turner from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. It's stolen by Halliburton. Toppin goes in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. Number 1, the Pacers.
Well, you look at how they dominated at the defensive end. They're good on the ball, they're good in help, and they get back in transition.
Nets trail by 5. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Johnson passes to Thomas. Puts it up. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Solid coverage, but Thomas stays cool and just focuses on his release.
2 minutes.
Pass to Mathurin. Over Thomas. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Mathurin. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Cam Thomas is a very comfortable mid-range shooter.
A minute 4 left in the third.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
For Brooklyn, Clowney, he's checked in for Watford, and Cameron Johnson subbed in for Johnson. Siakam outside. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. Siakam's got 15.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp comes in for Claxton, and it's Melton in for Clowney. Here's Thomas for three. And the Nets, another three.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Here's Siakam, three-pointer. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Slim, and he dunks it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Siakam gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Nets trail by 14. Here's Thomas, rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Can he count it? Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now, that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The heat to beat the button.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Indiana ahead, leading by 17. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Nets. Sharp out there with Johnson. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Russell in at the point guard.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy. Just attacking over and over again.
Brooklyn foul. Cameron Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls. Watford's checked in for Thomas.
For Indiana. Pascal.
Siakam hits them both.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Slim, pass to Siakam. Three-pointer Matherin. The long-distance three is buried. And the Pacers lead by 20.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The rebound by Turner. Siakam outside. 17-foot shot on the way. And Matherin gets it to go. On the assist from Siakam.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Tipped away. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Russell. Sharp up top. Turner covers. And the shot goes down.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Slim. Melton covers. Siakam outside. Pass to Slim. On the wing, Matherin. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. Here's Watford. 2 points. That one goes.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Slim. Melton covers. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Siakam for three. The rebound by Melton. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Sharp. Johnson for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Shot's good by Madden.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Poke loose. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Russell. Good.
D'Angelo Russell.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Again, Indiana.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And here's Turner from the arc. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Nets. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Pacers on D. From behind the arc. Turner passes to Hayward. The three. On target from range. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Hayward, good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Takes a three. Another three for Indiana.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Wilson's checked in.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And give them credit for what will be their 38th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Slim.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Nembhard, the pass to Hayward. Halliburton outside. Nimhard with it. He's guarded by Martin. Back to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Another three for Indiana.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the Nets making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Day'Ron Sharp.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Johnson. Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Hayward with it. 6 on the shot clock. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Shoots from 14. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Johnson. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Miles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, so second half I think we came out there and really established our defense as we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.